Hi, it's Mylar Melodies here at Gear4music Synths and Tech with Tom again, and in this video we are going to explore what happens when you use the audio processing on MiniFreak. And Tom, why would you audio process on a polysynth?
Why wouldn't you? So MiniFreak is equipped with some really clever processing algorithms that can be found in the oscillators themselves. There's also some really good digital effects, and there's also a really, really nice analog filter, not to mention the EQ and compression on the main outs.
Yeah.
So you can run something through it and make it sound really fat and gnarly. So talking of fat and gnarly, I've got DrumBrute Impact set up doing a simple beat, and I've just set up some processing that I'll just talk you through really, really quickly. So if I set that off and put the hold on. Now the reason we do the hold is just so it engages the amplifier VCA amplifier, and then you can hear the drum machine passing through. So this is the unaffected version. That is the affected version.
I think it was.
So what I've got there, so...
Just jam that again, just a little bit of just like... So what I've got there is DrumBrute going through the external input, and on the external input mode, you actually have a wavefolder, a bit crusher, and some noise, and I've just cranked those to full. So when you run it through, back to normality. Yeah.
So
I love that you can perform it.
Yeah, totally.
Really nice.
So I've set those macros up there. So that was the external inputs. So that's 3 controls that we just explained there. I'm just going to toy with the distortion on the second macro real quick, because why not? So I'm going to engage that real quick. I'm just going to control those 3 controls just as I've done on the external input with the macro here. So if I go to this macro, go full, full, full. And what that should make is I've got 2 gnarly sliders now. So if I bring my drum machine in. So there's that one.
Ah.
Then I've got like a high pass. Now obviously I can...
Yeah. Oh, nice. You've got your like kind of sick drop.
Yeah.
And you could add like reverb wetness into that. So
reverb wetness, yes. Absolutely.
Reverb wetness, that when you like increase the macro, it adds high pass and like
absolutely.
reverb.
So what reverb
like
control
amount,
should we control?
I guess it's amount you would want, and then leave the reverb really long, right?
So decay all the way up, dampening
down, and then like
very down, and then send all the way up. So let's just go.
You just want the amount, so it's like you can.
So let's do that.
Wow. So if I turn that down, so it should be. It's gone.
Yeah.
Amazing. I mean, that's really nullified.
So that's super cool. So it's just pressing the external drum machine. The other thing you can do is if you turn on the ARP, if I turn that on real quick, see it's cutting that.
Oh,
so
wow. Can you slow it down so it's like slower chops and more like wop, wop, wop.
So if we just take, so this will, this is clocking this, I should say. So now if I start playing with the time divisions.
So maybe like lower, and so you get like a slower chop.
So weird little off pattern things like that. So if you make it kind of, so it's now quarter notes.
Is that changing the division, this one?
If you click it down, it does. So you can get some really, really interesting stuff there as well.
I mean, this is a very extreme example, but that is pretty, like, it's cool, isn't it?
I totally rock that.
I mean, it's not what I would expect a polysynth to be able to create. So,
no.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Next, let's plug in the grandmother. Let's plug your grandmother in
and see what the Grandmother sounds like through
Absolutely.
this as well. So now we've added the Grandmother, blended it in with the MiniFreak, and the MiniFreak is MIDI controlling the Grandmother. So if we turn this up, we are hearing the Grandmother going through the audio input oscillator.
Yes, audio input. There's a little bit of filter effect.
Yeah, it's like weirdly wavefolded and sort of like this.
Yeah, well, that's exactly what I've done. Wavefolded.
Sounds really good.
So again, on that audio input,
are we hearing the built-in oscillators from the... No.
So what we've got running here, you're just hearing that going through the filters and effects of MiniFreak. You're not hearing any oscillators or anything.
It's just
It's worth noting that we are using the arpeggiator in the MiniFreak.
Yeah.
So we do have the pattern generator. So if I want to change that, I can generate a different pattern again. And if you did want to bring in
More
MiniFreak oscillator,
Go on. I love it.
that's the chord oscillator.
This is only in single oscillator mode at the moment. I've got 3 because we can use the LFO as an oscillator. Oh, that's cool.
Let's go for random octave.
So we created like a super hybrid synth where we've got like the Grandmother's like 3 oscillators and its filter because you're wavefolding, it becomes really important that you've got like a softer signal because you need to give the wavefolder something to do. So
and it works better on like inharmonic sounds. So if we just pull
like curvy things,
that chord oscillator out a sec. So if you can just feed me, I don't know, a triangle or something.
I can just give you like well, there is a sine wave.
Yeah.
Is the thing. If you take the oscillators out and just have that's just a pure sine wave made from the filter. And then you can like wavefold it.
Yeah.
So that's just a filter. That's not even using the oscillator.
Not even an oscillator.
So you're digitally processing an analog signal. It's nice. Oh, that was adding the spring reverb.
Wavefolding a spring reverb.
Yeah, I'm here for
That's
that.
the thing.
That's the thing
That's
now.
an actual thing.
You adding the chorus? Oh yeah.
So if we take random octave off, we get it down to 1 octave, and then generate a new pattern.
And then do you want to add in like a nice subby big bass from this?
So if we just quickly go to the standard basic wave, one of my favorite things about the basic wave generator is it has
sub.
If we dial that wavefolding back a little bit, we're back into and I could make this poly over the top of that as well if I wanted to.
That'd be quite weird. Oh yeah. Can we add like tempo sync delay maybe?
What do you want to do?
Tempo sync the delay.
Tempo sync it, so we'll select
Maybe
one
get the ping pong delay.
which is
that one.
ping pong sync. I'll just generate another.
Oh, nice.
again, we can wavefold.
I added the spring.
Yeah.
That sounds really good.
So yeah, even just something super basic. That's just back to Grandmother on its own. Cool, huh?
Yeah.
Seriously
That was
cool.
really cool.
Yeah.
I also realized, like, you know, Sonic on a Nintendo console, we've combined Moog and Arturia. It's a great effect. It's like the two sides.
I like it.
Absolutely amazing. Please subscribe for more videos about this. We've done other videos about MiniFreak. Thank you, Tom.
Pleasure.
For coming. We'll see you next time.